And just like that, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Time flies when you're having fun and you forget to pick up your camera all day. For real though, it has been an incredibly busy day. Had a few meetings this morning, did some work on my computer. Now I am getting ready to go to another meeting, and so really I haven't had much time to vlog. One of the main things we've been working on is setting up for a Super Bowl party that we're having at our church on Sunday. So we had to make sure that the screen was working, the projectors were working, that we could stream the game, all that stuff that you've got to do. And it got me thinking about Super Bowl and ads. So considering the Super Bowl, I did a little bit of research, and by research I mean basically 3 Google searches. And the estimated audience for the Super Bowl is 100 million people. That's probably a low number for this year. 100 million people worldwide will watch the Super Bowl this year between the Chiefs and the 49ers. Now, a Super Bowl commercial costs $5.6 million. That's right, $5.6 million for a 30-second Super Bowl commercial that will be seen by 100 million people, but also played over and over and over again as a Super Bowl commercial. So that information got me thinking about this question. What topics would I actually want to spend that much money on? What topics do I care enough about to tell the whole world about if I were to run a Super Bowl ad? The only stipulation for my topics are that they cannot be religious in nature. So in 2011, somebody tried to run a Super Bowl ad that was about John 3:16, and it got shot down by Fox. So the reality is, I think you're not allowed to do a religious Super Bowl commercial. So the question would be then, what other topics would I talk about if I had an audience of 100 million people and I was willing to pay $5.6 million to get in front of them? And I've got 3 of them, and I'm gonna tell you about them. My first Super Bowl commercial would be about the importance of loving your family. I try to teach my family, or to tell my family, or show them every single day how much I love them, and that would be my first idea for a Super Bowl commercial: the importance of loving your family. In the end, your family is the only thing that's going to be around probably at the end of your life anyway, so you might as well send them the message that you love them, and the message that family is important would be my first Super Bowl commercial. The second idea that I would have for a Super Bowl commercial, if I had all the money in the world and just had money to blow for a 30-second spot at the Super Bowl, would be to tell the stories of people who are doing good things and making a difference in the world. I think we need to amplify that. We hear so many negative, bad things that I would love to see more and more stories being told of people who are making a difference, people who are doing the right thing. And my third and final idea for a Super Bowl commercial would be to somehow push the message of loving one another, being kind to one another. Those are the things that I believe that we don't hear enough of that. We don't hear enough of that message. So that would be my third idea for Super Bowl commercial, something that I would be trying to convince people to do if I had $5.6 million, which I don't. So to wrap up this video, I want to ask you, what would you make a Super Bowl commercial about if you had somebody say to you, hey, I have the 30-second spot for the Super Bowl. What is the message that you would put out? What is the thing that you would try to push or encourage, or you want the world to know? I want you to put that down in the comments below. I would love to read about them. I want to hear what you would make a Super Bowl commercial about, and we will see you in the next video.